Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your boy B Bird, man. Just checking back with you, man. Actually, man, let's go jump right into the frying pan. I think there was a link. I've actually got the link. I'm gonna probably put that up in the bottom today or whatever. But AOL just released basically a little bit of information about the life expectancy for the U.S. Actually, it fell 2 years straight. It's basically declining. I think it went down. I think it's it still is not as significant, but it's still showing that it's a decline. It went from 70. Well, I think it went from 78.9 to 78.6. So it only like a slight showing, but yeah, man, it was they blaming it pretty much on drug overdosing, especially like the opioid drug epidemic going on in the country. I think they say you had over 2.7 million people died. That's 31 more thousand people dying than the previous year. But they saying over the overdose, they said about 63,000 died on drug overdose. That's around the country. So I mean, when you think about it, that's a lot of deaths, man, for drug overdose. So they just released that. There was like actually a mass. It was actually I'm gonna call it what I see. It was a deliberate attack using a car vehicle in Australia in Melbourne. That's Australia's second largest city. But it was basically like a vehicle used attack. Two men was basically arrested. The authorities out there are not going to call it what it is. They're just going to call it isolated event. But like I said, I think about a couple of dozens. I think about 18 people were injured. They got like about 3 or 4 critical injured. No one didn't die, so that's the good thing. No one didn't lose their life. But yeah, it was also I'm gonna call it like I see. It was a terrorist attack. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was trying to create a massive loss of life. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if he was Muslim or nothing like that. He is Afghani, but I don't think he's Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Afghanistan is not really Muslim. You know what I'm saying? They come from a whole different racial background, but and a lot of them ain't really Muslim. A lot of them practice different type of religions. Some got a whole different belief system as well. So, I ain't gonna put the Muslim out there. Now, they say it was a deliberate attack. So, I mean, that right there kind of like, still kind of falls into like the terrorism category. But, right now Australia's not trying to release that type of information. But yeah, there was like basically a huge attack, mass attack that went on in Australia. Also, they came out on today, CNN Money, that Apple admitted to deliberately slowing down the older iPhones. Now that's a shock. Now that's almost like they're deliberately slowing down your phone to make you kind of like do an upgrade. And a lot of most phone companies do that. You know what I'm saying? That they'll deliberately start slowing down your phone, so they can force you to go on and get like an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? A new phone. So, but yeah, they admitted they deliberately were slowing down the older iPhones definitely wasn't cool with me. That's probably one of the reasons I really don't mess with Apple. Just in that case right there alone, they're gonna have some new content, new devices they want to sell those instead of you using your older one. So they're gonna do everything in their power to make you and persuade you or change your thought and like, all right, let me buy a new phone. So that's what's going on with Apple. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. You know, um, there's a lot of mechanical failings going on. You know, the train up in there in Washington, they ain't ruled it out, but the dude, did basic speed. He's doing 80 miles in a 30-mile zone on a new commute train that he had no business really taking that type of train to that type of speed. So, out there, my condolences to the people that died in that accident. But yeah, man, I think people got every right to sue them. You know what I'm saying? Even the state or the township or whatever town that train had a wreck in, they should have the right to sue because you caused major havoc and a huge traffic jam in that area. So it was a lot of headache for everybody. So I think they're liable for a lawsuit. Beside that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things, that has been going on. You got Uber have to follow European regulations on being a transport company. And my goal, my question is going to be this: is Uber or Lyft or any other cab type service, are they going to have to follow suit in the logistic laws that they have already here in the United States? Because in Europe, they're already saying they have to follow the rules. So it'd be something that they apply those rules over here. But that's all I really got for today, man. You know what I'm saying? I really, just jumping in here. I haven't, been on here, so I'm gonna put the link below about the life expectancy, and I'll hit you guys up later. All right? One.